The City of Orange is at it again. The Public Works Department is poised to issue a grading permit that would allow the dumping of construction waste on this parcel along the Santiago Creek directly across the road from the Sully Miller site. If city staff gets their way, Public Works will be sanctioning the destruction of a treasured wetland ecosystem, something nature has been carefully restoring over the last 60 years since gravel mining ceased at the site. The Chandler Company, the new owner of the property, has applied for a grading permit to fill in the land below the Blue Ribbon Nursery with inert construction waste. The plan is to treat the 14-acre site as a landfill and bring the elevation of the property up 80 feet to the level of Santiago Canyon Road. Chandler will haul in 1,240,000 cubic yards of material and estimates it will take 70,000 truck trips over a period of 5 years to complete. Chandler is the same company that is operating the waste concrete crushing landfill that you see here on the Sully Miller site. That property, owned by Milan, is a mess thanks to our city, who has turned a blind eye and chosen not to use their enforcement authority. So what started all this? Well, back in 2010, the city gave Milan a grading permit that never should have been granted. It has gone unchecked and unregulated ever since. Our city has a track record of being incapable of dealing with this public nuisance, and now is willing to create another one just a quarter-mile downstream on the creek. For whatever reason, the city has not learned their lessons, and instead they are opening the door to allow Chandler to do the same thing to this beautiful canyon. The property was mined 60 years ago for its sand and gravel. The pit was excavated so low that it became a perennial pond from rain runoff and high groundwater. The 1969 flood washed over the area and left the pond stocked with fish. In 1972, I caught a 3-pound largemouth bass in that pond. In 2010, a worker at the Blue Ribbon Nursery told me that he caught a 6-pound catfish there. It was the area's best secret fishing hole for years, as you can see in this 2005 Google Earth photo. In recent years, because of the prolonged drought that we had, the willow trees have filled in much of the pond. The property is high-quality habitat. It has been designated open space on the city's East Orange General Plan and the Santiago Creek Greenbelt Plan. Chandler is on record stating that the property could be used for developing a housing development. That alone triggers the need to comply with the California Environmental Quality Act, CEQA, and fully disclose all the impacts to the public in an environmental impact report. It is premature to even consider issuing a grading permit. The true impacts must be spelled out. The property is certainly considered a wetland as defined by the state of California. 2 species of endangered birds are found on the property, the least Bell's vireo and the gnatcatcher. The appropriate agencies should be alerted that a construction waste dump on this location could possibly cause pollution to our drinking water. As of yet, our city leaders have not answered the many questions the public has raised. Most importantly, they have not explained why they would allow for the destruction of a place that nature has so beautifully restored. This is not a place that man needs to reclaim, but rather a place for man to take note and marvel. This is Mother Nature at its best.